All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're looking at a challenge that asks a really brutal question. How much is your greed actually worth?
In pure physical pain.
Yeah, it's this incredible high stakes game where it's basically your own desire versus your raw endurance. So, on the surface, the big question seems simple, right? Greed or endurance? But the answer? It's anything but. I mean, think about it. When there's a life changing amount of money right there in front of you, what's going to win out? Is it that little voice telling you to grab more, just a little more? Or is it the sheer physical will to just hold on?
So, let's talk money. The baseline prize, the guaranteed win for the last person standing, is $10,000. Pretty good, right? But, and this is a huge but, that's just the start. As we're about to see, how much you could win can go way, way up. Or disappear completely. And it all comes down to one single choice you make at the very beginning.
Okay, so this is what I find so fascinating. The challenge doesn't kick off with some big feat of strength. Nope. It starts with a purely psychological test. A high-risk, high-reward choice that is all about your own greed. The first instruction is just a masterclass in temptation. Seriously, imagine this. You're put in front of a mountain of cash and you're told, fill your bag. Put as much as you want in there. There are no rules, no limits, just pure, unfiltered opportunity. And here it is, the brilliant, painful twist. Whatever amount of cash you decide to grab, you have to physically hold it while you're hanging in the air. So the heavier your greed, the heavier your burden becomes. It's that simple and that brutal. So the rules of the game, they're beautifully simple. Step 1, grab your cash. Step 2, you get lifted up. Step 3, don't let go. And step 4, last one hanging wins the whole thing. And that money you grabbed for yourself, well, it's just extra weight. Unless, of course, you're the last one standing. You can just feel the mental pressure building right away. You hear someone say it, just don't get greedy, and that idea just hangs in the air. It's a constant reminder that every single dollar bill you grab is another ounce of pain you're going to have to deal with later. But of course, someone always has to push it, right? One contestant makes this incredibly bold move, stuffing his bag with a massive $40,000. I mean, wow, that is a huge gamble. So once the challenge actually starts and the physical strain is really setting in, he gets asked straight up, do you regret grabbing 40 grand? You have to remember that $40,000 is a life-changing amount of money, but right then and there, it's just dead weight. The real question is that confidence that made him grab it in the first place still there? And his answer? It's just one word. Defiant. Confident. No. Right then, he fully believes his body can cash the check his ambition wrote. And just like that, the tension in the room just skyrockets. So with that defiant no, the stage is officially set. All the choices have been made. The game is about to shift from a mental game of how much should I take to a brutal physical test of endurance. And this is it, the moment of truth. The contestants are hoisted up into the air, and all of a sudden, that abstract idea of weight becomes a very, very real and very painful force, just pulling them down. And it does not take long for the consequences to hit. I mean, people start dropping almost immediately. You even hear one contestant admit what you know a lot of them are thinking. I am regretting my decisions. Yeah, no kidding. The field just thins out with brutal, brutal efficiency. So after this incredibly brutal process of elimination, the crowd just gets stripped away. And then there were two. Now, this isn't just about endurance anymore. This is a head-to-head duel, a pure battle of wills. And what's so interesting here is you can see the two completely different states they're in. One guy is clearly struggling. He's saying, my hands are getting so sweaty, which, is a really bad sign. Your grip is failing. The other guy, he's going on the offensive, literally trying to shake the bar to get his opponent to drop. It's just a fascinating contrast in tactics. And then, out of all that struggle, you get this powerful declaration. One of the finalists just grits his teeth and says it. I'll never drop. Man, that is just raw determination. The absolute refusal to give in, no matter how much it hurts. And then the rivalry becomes intensely personal. You hear, not losing to you. And that's the key, right there. It's not just about the 10 grand anymore. Now it's about ego.
It's about pride, and it's about that simple, powerful drive to just beat the person right in front of you. All right, this brings us to the final showdown, the payoff. After all the strategic gambles, the incredible physical pain, and that war of words, who actually walks away with the $10,000? So the two of them are just hanging there, locked in this final struggle. You can just imagine it. The strain is unbearable, the sweat is dripping, and then it happens. The fight is over in an instant. One of them just can't hold on any longer. And with that one fall, it's all over. A winner is declared. After that grueling, grueling battle of greed versus endurance, one person has outlasted every single one of them. And the final words we hear just confirm it. Congrats on the 10 grand. The prize goes to the one person who managed to perfectly balance their ambition with their physical ability. And that really leaves us with one last fascinating question, and it's for you. If you were in that spot, standing in front of that mountain of cash, knowing the pain that was coming, how much would you grab? Would you play it safe, or would you risk it all?